Welcome back to another video of fixing up this here Ford Focus. Today we are going to be changing out the valve cover gasket, and to do that I got some of this high temperature silicone and the valve cover gasket. So let's get started. First thing you gotta do is disconnect the negative battery cable from your battery. Okay, so you're gonna want to use a 10mm wrench and just get under here. I already loosened it up a little bit, so mine should be good. Yep. Lift it up and twist, and you should be good. If you're not touching it, quite positive. I'm gonna get a towel and wrap this up. Alright, now that we got that all wrapped up, we're gonna take this connector off. So what you do is push down on this tab right here. This part has to come, this part where my thumb is has to come all the way up. So you gotta push down pretty hard to get it off of that little black plastic piece right there. So just push down really, really hard, and then you pull back, and it comes right off. And then this is either 8mm, it looks like 8mm. We're gonna go ahead and take that off. Okay. Don't strip it, don't strip it, don't strip it, don't be so strip it, don't be so strip it. I'm gonna need your hands. Gotcha. Okay, so now we're gonna wiggle this a little bit to get it loose, and then you pull up, and it's out. Put that right over here. Stay. And now we are gonna take off all of our connectors here, and then we're gonna remove our bolts. Those are 8mm. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, and 4. Make sure they're all the way out. Oops, 1, 2, 34, 16. See there. Okay, then you're gonna pull out your ignition coil packs. Inspect for oil. See, there's a little bit of oil on there. That's how you can tell that your valve gasket is bad. So there shouldn't be any oil at all. And try to keep them in order. That way you know which way you took it out. Yeah, a little bit of oil on that one. I'll just do that way. I don't like this one for a second. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So these two valves are some reason I have a lot of oil. You can see this one. I just want to take these out again. Yeah, definitely inspect. Your spark cylinders, you have oil there. So these ones are bad. Alright, so just get your spark plug socket and extension. Get at her. That doesn't sound good. There we go. Yeah, see? Dirty. Did it dirty, dirty. Yeah, I gotta clean it up. Okay, so just get you a rag, get you some brake cleaner, go ahead and spray it. That's good. Wipe it off. And that looks really burnt, but I just cleaned it up with some brake cleaner. And that is about as good as I can get it. So yeah, go ahead and put that back in. Alright, once you got it back in there, go ahead and tighten it down. Alright, got it nice and snug. Oh, nope. That's good. Alright, go ahead and take your other one out. That's the other extension is burnt. I did not like that. Oh man, that one's drenched in oil. Not good. And then hit it with some brake cleaner. There. Okay, it's back in there now. We're going to tighten it down. There we go. So just how it's snug. That's good. Then you want to get your brake cleaner. Go and spray it in there. Go ahead and get you a clean microfiber towel. Get something long and pointy. You're going to go ahead and gently push it down there. You don't want to push down too hard. You don't want to mess up the cylinder walls by scratching it or your spark plug. But this is going to help get all of that oil out. To both of these cylinders, because these were the bad ones. It's better than before, that's for sure. That's better. Alright, next you want to remove this tab, so you want to pinch it down at the back like that, and it'll come off of this little black piece right here, that little lump, and you can take it off. So we're going to remove that, and then we're going to remove that 8mm bolt right there. Alright, so 8mm socket. And then you're going to want to wiggle that a little bit and take this out. Try to keep your stuff organized. And I have these like that, so I know this one's in the front, this one's in the back, and then this is the first one, second, third, fourth. Organization helps later. Okay, next we're removing these connectors. You just push down on the tab and pull back. Easy as that. Alright, now we're going to remove the harness from the studs. You just want to pull up right there on that. Pull up over here on this. That one has a little tab you can put your finger under and push up. That was good. Okay, let's get that loose. That should be the last one I need. If I need to take this one out on the side here. That should go like that. That should be loose enough. I just want this wire loose. Yeah. And we're going to remove this from the intake. Whenever you use this, so I'm trying to be gentle. Nope, I broke it. No, it'll still work. You want to get that loose though. Alright, so there's this gray tab back here. Just put your finger back, push back on the tab, and then pull out. See, that was back there. Push back on that. Alright, now we are going to remove this 8mm bolt to free the fuel line. Right. Don't forget to remove your dipstick. So you're going to need a 8mm deep socket, or if you have a regular wrench like this, because I don't have a deep socket, so it should work fine. It'll take me a bit longer, but... Alright, so we're going to be taking out all of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Should be like 13 bolts. Let's just go around and take them out. Okay, so I have this in 1, 2, 3. Ah, I missed this one. 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's this right here. So you just pull back on this tab that's right here. There's another tab on this side. So you pull back on both of those tabs, and there's a button on the top. You press that button on the top, and then you pull back, and it'll release this to give you a little bit more access. Get a towel though, because that is your fuel line. So you're gonna want to get a towel and not drip fuel everywhere. If you do drip it everywhere, make sure to go ahead and clean it up. Definitely do not want to have gasoline all over your engine. Golly, I just locked it again. You're going to want to remove this rubber piece, set it off to the side, and you have an 8mm stud right there. That's it. with the socket wrench. So one should be another one somewhere over here. That one's loose already, that's not good. Another loose bolt, not good. Okay, pretty sure I got all of them. This bracket right here, you're going to need to push over this way, so that way it is off of the valve cover. Okay, once you have your valve cover off, you clean up these edges with some alcohol and a microfiber towel. So that's what I have here, alcohol, microfiber towel. And then you just go along the edges and everywhere you're going to put your new gasket. Clean everything. I already went over and cleaned everything, so mine's pretty clean. But yeah. Then you're going to want to come over here and remove your old gasket. I've already done that. And there's no residue, a little bit of residue left behind from the RVT, but not much. Yeah, we're good. So now I'm just going to install a new one. Okay, so once you got your new valve cover, go ahead and start on this piece right here. It's like a crescent moon shaped. It's just easy to start right there because it'll give you a guide. And then you can just go around and push everything in. You get it. So down around. Alright, I went RTV'd everything. You don't have to do that. You really just need it like in the corners here, here, and like here, and probably there in the back. But I just did a light bead of it everywhere, so now I'm with my valve cover on. Alright, so now you're going to want to go ahead and snug down the bolts. You don't want to do it all the way tight because you want your RTV to dry, but just do it snug. And then we'll come back and torque them down. Okay, that one's snug. We're going to do it in a crisscross. Or at least try to do it in a crisscross pattern. That's good. This bolt is under here. This one. Oh, the other way. There we go. Oh, this is my favorite part. Just kidding, this is the worst. Alright, once you got all your bolts nice and fastened, go ahead and get a rag, clean up that engine. Anything about left behind, looking good. Alright, now you just want to start plugging back in your connectors. Putting the, I don't know what these are, housings back in. There we go. That's all done. That one goes in there. That one goes right there. That one goes in there. That one goes on there. Put your free line back on. Make sure you lock that. Alright, so now we got to get back our PVC hose. Make sure it snaps on there. Now we got to put back our two sensors. Right here. I know this is the front one because this is in the front. Turn that bracket back on. Plug this one right here. I think that goes on anyway with this hose. Alright, put this hose on top of that one. And then tighten your bolt down. Alright, let's go ahead and put our back one on. Right here. Alright, that's what I goes. Move to the other. This over there, this over here. Last one. Connect them. Keep your bolts. Put your bolts in. Go ahead and pull it. That one. 2. 3 and 4. Alright, go back and make sure your connectors are all connected to your ignition cables, ignition coil packs. Make sure everything's down. Good to go, good to go. Alright, put my rubber cover back on, and then I'm going to connect my negative terminal back up. And I'm not going to start it just yet because you have to give it a couple hours for the RTB to seal. So I will start it in a couple hours. Looks good, looks good. Alright, make sure not to touch the positive terminal as you're putting the negative back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this negative terminal back. Be careful not to touch metal or the positive terminal. And then just go ahead and tighten down your nut. I want to make sure this is nice and snug. Alright, and that is it. Just go ahead and put your battery cover back on. And that is it. You just let your RVT dry. Alright, so this goes back first. Let's get these wires situated. There we go. It should just lock in place. And then this one in front of it. And you're all done. Lastly, don't forget to put your dipstick back. Forgot to say that, but yeah, don't forget that. Alright, it is currently the next day. I think that's enough time to let the RTB set. Dexter says good morning. And, oh, it's perfect. Nice. So, that was fixing the valve cover so we don't have oil in our spark plugs anymore. As always, I'll keep you updated, and I'll be back with the next post on, I think the AC is the next thing I'm fixing.